I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't prepared for this. So V-Jump leaks have come out. Apparently we are getting a Piccolo that fuses with Kami. He has a voice active skill in a Prime Battle LR first form cell. This leads to all kinds of shenanigans, but I'll get to that in a second. So, first things first, let me take a little back step just to... So, Piccolo will be the next Dokkan Fest, as you can see from Team Dokkaner. Shout out to whoever that was on the Reddit. I completely forgot to read his name. I'm sorry. It is almost 4 in the morning. He will have an active skill that will trigger his most beautiful fusion with God Kami. The new LR of the Prime Battle is first form cell, no transformation, but he's a big fan of the assets, which is beautiful. So what he's saying is the animation, the card, everything's gonna be amazing. This is what I kept talking about when I said summoning for non-hype units would lead to them eventually building units that people wanted, like Piccolo, Kid Goku, the Master Roshi we have that is broken, the other Demon King Piccolo that we have that's pretty decent, and it's gonna lead to a lot more units. Like eventually they'll come out with a Krillin, so D3 can finally. If they make him a category lead, D3 will never use any other team in the game anymore, except for showcases. But yeah, a couple more things that came out that I want to talk before I talk about the Piccolo and stuff. So 1 second. Okay, so they have now officially raised the item limit from 999 to now 1,999. In addition, it'll be able to receive presents up to 100 items at one time, bulk reception of present box. So you can get 100, you pull out 100 items instead of like whatever was like available on the screen. And more importantly, faster. Look at that, man. Oh, I didn't even do that. Look at that. Like, look at it. It's fantastic. I'm so happy they did that because, my god, clearing stages took forever. It's gonna make farming for rank much easier now because I'm still not a lot. Yes, anyway, let's talk about the Namekians stuff. Alright, so, Namekian category, aka the literal worst category in the game. And I can say that with honesty because even with low class warriors, you still got some good Goku cards in there. This whole category is, first of all, 90% of the category is freaking Piccolo, and you can only use one Piccolo because they all have the same friggin' name. Except for I think the giant form Piccolo, I think you can use him, but other than that, no. And these guys right here, the Universe 6 Namekians, will literally be broken on this team if they were summonable. They're gonna be good as free to play, but they're not gonna be as good as like how they could be if they were summonable. This Piccolo right here, the Easy A one, fantastic unit. He's awesome. He's incredible. Again, name Piccolo. You go and use one Piccolo. If they do not make that unit like a different name or something, it's gonna eliminate 90% of the team, and they're gonna have to make new units to accommodate that. Because you have LR Piccolo here, but he's the Piccolo, so you can't use him with the other Piccolos. You can use Demon King Piccolo, but you go and use one of them, and there's like 3 of them here. Wait, no, I think he's Elder Piccolo. But yeah, like I said, so Slug, both Slugs are relatively decent. This one might be a little bit better because I think he can transform twice. But for the most part, this team is what's the word I'm looking for? Garbage. Yeah, that's it. Garbage. See, 90% of this team is Piccolo. What the hell are we gonna do with that? Going to use one Piccolo. So what I foresee is them making a support Dende, obviously, and I feel he'll be like what was it? The Gohan Ride Icarus, where he'll like be a support unit, but like when you drop below a certain percentage, he'll heal you back up. Because that was Dende's whole thing, was always being the healer. And I didn't think about it, but the truth brought it up. We could possibly see a Nail. I mean, at this point, he was already fused with Nail, but that doesn't mean we can't get a Nail. Or a Kami card, who knows? But then again, what would Kami be? Because if Dende was going to be the support unit, what would Kami be? Kami isn't exactly a fighter, and we can't have two support units on a banner. But yeah, Nail would be nice. Could finally have a good use for Nail. But what I want to talk about really is, where is he? Where are you, buddy? There we go, this guy, right here, him. Oh, whoa. Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, because I forgot how this website works for a second. Yeah, him, this guy. I hope I clicked the right one. I'll be so mad if I didn't. Yes. Yeah, this guy. Okay. So him. What the? Him. He about due for an easy A. Because he definitely needs it. His leader skill is trash. He had extreme damage to the enemy. Extreme damage, bro. As in SSR. I mean, it's a TUR. Extreme. Greatly lowers defense doesn't mean anything. Extreme, man. That's like 200k. That's not doing anything. That's a throw that away. He does greatly lower defense. Most events you can't even do that anymore. And then he gives 70% to all allies. What I can see him doing is being just like the Gallic Gun Vegeta. There we go. Where he goes from this passive to being, let's see, attack and defense 120%, giving himself 3 ki because he only has Shattering, the Limit, and Gaze of Respect, so he'll need it. Actually, hold on, no, wait. Let's have him give himself 120% attack, 70% defense. He gives allies 70% defense. So in the end, he'd give himself 140 because he needs to be tankier than he is strong. That's how Piccolo always was. And I don't know. Let's throw. I'm trying to think. Let's throw a let's throw some ki in there too while we're at it. Gives everybody 3 ki. 3 ki and 70% defense to all allies, or just Namekian category. Either way, because either way he'll still get it. And he desperate need. He's so in desperate need. I don't even know. Like, he was made so long ago, it doesn't really matter. But you basically need a Namekian to get his links off, and he has 140 multiplier. So it's kind of, yeah, he's not. Throw the whole thing away. Easy A, this man. I know he wasn't in the what was it, in the poll thing that we passed. So all those units you heard in the poll, the Android 13, the Goku, the Cooler, and I know there's one more and I cannot remember what it was, but they're all getting 3 CAs. They haven't said when though, so I feel he needs it. Like, he's in desperate need of it. This only works though if the new DOKKANFEST Piccolo does not have the name Piccolo. He has to have a name with something else, or it won't work. Because obviously the Piccolo's leader skill is gonna be Namekian category. There is no They can't give him anything else. If they give him anything else, what would they give him? Like, there'd be nothing. They could make him a super type 150%. They could do that. I didn't think about that. But then again, they could do both, because Trunks is 120% super and then future type, so you can run a whole bunch of stuff on his team. I'm not sure. But this is something I like. I'm gonna have to actually summon for this man. Just when I think I'm back out, they pull me back in. I do hope to see the banner. First form cell. It's a Prime Battle LR. They're all decent. There's not one bad one for Prime Battles, I'll say. LR Goku has not aged well, but an easy A will fix that, no problem. Anyway, guys, let me know how you feel if you're summoning. Depending on how it goes, I think he's worth it, to be honest with you. But yeah.